But when we let dudes like this slide and we make excuses for them, we say, oh, well, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, they just like to put a black man on something. When we say that, when we say crazy shit like that, we let these dudes off the hook and we create more and more Me Too stories that apparently we're tired of hearing about. But yeah, I don't know what it was, some all-star game or some event they were at. He aggressively kissed her, whatever. Now people are saying that he, assaulted her.
Oh my! Oh, two already.
So Sukihana, for those of you who don't know, there's a video of her like showing her titties in the club while she's performing. Like she just takes her top off and performs topless. She also had a video talking about she was twerking before an abortion.
To get my abortion right now. I don't give a fuck. Judge who you want, bitch. Fuck them babies, bitch. Fuck that nigga. I'm not having no kids by that nigga. Put it in my pussy so fat.
You can see it from the back. Everybody know that.
She wants a man to bend over and fart, or she's gonna fart on her, or whatever the case may be.
Whoa.
So the reason I bring up that context is because I feel like niggas hear that and they just think automatically that they can just treat her any kind of way. Because I'm going to be honest with you, the whole, like, giving YK Osiris the benefit of the doubt, I'm going to be real with y'all, is part of the problem with a lot of niggas. Because everybody's quickly kind of defending him in a weird way when he was kind of the aggressor in this situation. Eddie, I mean, where do you stand on this? Do you think he went too far? Do you think that maybe people are making a big deal out of it? Do you think that, hey, maybe they was hooking up and she took it too far? What do you think?
I feel like he's a young dude, all right? I feel like they might have been hooking up, or she might have been kind of flirtatious. First of all, no one condones that kind of behavior. We don't condone that kind of behavior in this platform. First and foremost, that's just weird and wrong. But going off of how a lot of things work on social media, a lot of people only have half of the story or a third of the story, and just running with that shit. I feel like it might be a situation where they were probably flirtatious, had a little fling going on. Him being young and very naive, probably thought some shit was still going on and tried to be cool in public for some social points, and it failed. I feel like that's what happened. I feel like they were probably flirtatious, probably at first, and she let that shit go, moved on to the next thing, and he was kind of still on it, like, oh, let me be cool in public, kiss her from the back, and all that shit. I'm like, bro, y'all ain't together.
So I don't think kissing her is the problem, because the second that girl said no is when he should have stopped. So we're going to replay the video for you, right?
Okay.
We're going to play it right here. Let's go ahead. Our intern behind doing the ones and twos, Kenny, go ahead and put the video up for us, Kenny.
Go ahead, boy.
And then when he puts his hand on her chin, she's trying to move her head away. Those are 3 signs that, hey, boy, you need to chill out. You need to stop, right? There's 2 verbal ways she told you to stop and 1 non-verbal way that she told you to stop. And you still kept going. That is what makes it assault. The kiss is not that big of a deal. If he would have kissed her on the cheek, kissed her on the forehead, kissed her on the ear or whatever, yeah, that shit would have been weird. But that's not the assault. The assault part is when she tells you, hey, bro, stop, and you keep going. Because a lot of these female rappers, they have the persona of being sexually liberated or whatever. Yeah. But that does not entitle dudes to use their body for their own pleasure. I know a lot of niggas get on me and say, oh man, you over here with these women, you side with these women. No, on this channel, right is right and wrong is wrong. And that nigga YK Osiris is wrong. And shit was assault, and it's not cool. And when we kind of make excuses for dudes like this, it's like, we're setting a standard, right? We're setting a standard that this shit is okay. And what happens if nobody gets held accountable? These niggas get worse. And they become Trey Songz, who's out here allegedly graping women.
Whoa.
Right? Allegedly. Look it up. Allegedly he's graping women, right? They get worse. And a lot of people like to complain about Me Too. They're tired of hearing about Me Too culture. Tired of hearing about people come up and say all these stories about how they're assaulted. But when we let dudes like this slide and we make excuses for them, we say, oh, well, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, they just like to put a black man on something. When we say that, when we say crazy shit like that, we let these dudes off the hook and we create more and more Me Too stories that apparently we're tired of hearing about. Yeah. But if we're tired of hearing about it, why don't we hold the people who are allegedly making more victims accountable? Crazy thought. But instead of that, we got Meek Mill talk about, oh man, he a good kid. Oh, we got academics saying, oh well, she was flirting with him, and we don't know the full story.
We don't know the full story,
and all the type of stuff like that. But that shit doesn't matter because at the end of the day, she said no. Apparently, this dude gets a bunch of women. So how can you not? How did you ignore those verbal cues and those nonverbal cues if you apparently drowning in puss, bruh? What are you doing? It just makes us look bad.
Yeah, all I'm saying is it is bad, but we don't have the full story. If we did, I could draw a better conclusion, but no one has the full story as of yet. But like I said, she could have been flirting with him too. And like I said, he took it too far. But I feel like on both their ends, there's a bunch of just miss signals on both ends. I ain't just going to give it on one person. I feel like it's both miss signals on both parties. That's all I'm saying.
So you think it's...
No, it's not okay. Don't put that evil on me, Ricky.
Don't
put that evil on me, Ricky. All I'm saying is no one has the full story, so I'm not gonna just sit up here and just let everybody crucify some dude that they don't know the full story on.
But
it's like, I ain't saying you're vindicated, but at the end of the day, like, hey, until that full story comes out, like, no one should be sent to the fucking gulag. Trust me.
What's up, y'all? I'm Keith.
This your boy Eddie,
and I appreciate you guys. Let's shoot it again. I messed up. What's up, guys? I'm Keith.
And this is Eddie.
And we want to say, guys, we appreciate you guys watching this entire video, and we would really appreciate it if you would
like and subscribe.
Okay, that was my line, but we appreciate it if you would like and subscribe. There's more coming where that came from. If I said that right.
Yeah.
We're coming with that. Anyways, thank you for watching the video. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.